Welcome into Chick-fil-A Film Room. I'm Sammy Kincaid, and today I have with me defensive GA Robbie Snyder and offensive GA Micah James. Welcome, you guys.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Big time, first time on Film Room for the championship game.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
All right, let's go ahead and start on the offensive side of the ball. What did you see out of the offense going against USF?
Well, the biggest thing is we just kept on talking to the O-line and making sure that the whole game plan was to make sure that we created space. All right, our backs have gotten so much better at pressing the line of scrimmage and making us look good. We just wanted to make sure that we gave them some space to press the line of scrimmage and made sure that we finished our blocks. And I think we did a good job of that.
So can you show us on film?
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so right here we got a zone play. All right. Got a zone play here. Holding this up a little bit with the ref. Here we go. So we're zoning up right here. JJ does a great job of here, climbing up to the backer. We do a great job of handling movement. They're trying to get some penetration. We stop that. Hescock does a great job of getting inside. All right. And then our back just trusting us that we're going to make the space. Ends up being a huge gash, and he does what he does best, and that's win the one-on-ones right here. Great job by him. Great job right here. I want to shout out to the receivers. A lot big run games, big plays in the run game don't just happen with the guys up front. All right, it's still an 11-man stat. Quarterback has to put us in the right spots. Receivers have to block downfield for us. All right, and this is a great job right here. Trey just closing out. They did that all night for us, and that was how we were able to make some plays.
And what did you see on the defensive side of the ball? Nate Evans had a huge game, and there's some interceptions.
This is actually one of Nate's big plays for the game. This is a big point in the game, coming off a turnover by the offense. USF's driving. They're on the 3-yard line. This is 4th and 3 from the 3, or 4th and 1 from the 3, sorry. And you see we get good penetration by the D-line. Nate sheds a block here, comes down, wraps up, drives the guy back, stops him 4th and 1. Big point in the game because this could have turned the whole game around for us. This could have been big for USF. See from the back shot here. See AJ Wooten, 54, he gets good penetration. Titus Davis does a really good job. And there's Nate. Sorry. There's Nate coming off the block, making the tackle with Gibby and Novell right there just to end it for us.
Thank you. That's a great win. And so let's go into championship week games tomorrow. Whenever you're facing a team 4 times in less than 2 years, what challenges come with that?
It's a big challenge because that team kind of has a feel for who you are as a team, and then we as well has a feel for who they are. So we got to kind of change up the game plans a little bit, make sure you don't give them the same look every time, and just play a really good ball game for us.
Can you show us what film you've been looking at on the defensive side of the ball to prepare for tomorrow?
Yep, this is Georgia State. Memphis playing Georgia State. This is a stretch play. Memphis runs stretch really well. Number 8, their running back right here. He's a really good football player. Probably one of the best running backs in the country. I mean, he has 1,700 yards and 22 touchdowns. You see here he makes a really good cut, cuts it back, gets a big game for their team. They run this play really well. I'll say it again. They run it really good. One of their top run plays. And it's really hard to stop when they got 3 really good running backs, really good runners back there. Number 6, Patrick Taylor Jr. He's really good as well. He has like over 800 yards rushing. And Tony Pollard, who's number 1, he kind of plays receiver, running back. He does it really well too. But this is a big play for them. Their next play here is a counter play. They're running into the boundary here. They got formation into the boundary. You see right here, we got to do a really good job tackling against these guys. You see right here, running back makes the guy miss with the stiff arm, takes it upfield, good blocking by the receiver downfield here. We gotta really emphasize tackling this week, bringing him down on the first contact, making sure that he doesn't get all the yards that he had against us last time. We got their motion out here into the boundary. They throw it back. It's a double pass, throw back to the receiver. For this here, championship week, everything's on the line, everything's at stake. If they got trick plays, yeah, you know, we're gonna see. We got to be prepared for anything, everything. They gave us some funky stuff when we played them last time, and we just got to be ready and prepared to stop it.
So big keys, got to be prepared for trick plays and
tackling
and stopping Henderson.
Yeah, stopping Henderson. He's a really good football player, very good football player.
All right, well, thank you. And what have you been looking at on the offensive side of the ball?
Well, big things on offense is obviously up front. The first thing you do when you flip on the film is just see how big they are in the front end of things. Their front seven, really talented, have very good depth. That's the first thing that pops off. Second thing is you just look at the back end. They do a great job of varying coverages and things like that. So just making sure that we can handle the different looks and make sure that we're doing things technically that keep us sound so we can make sure that we can move these guys, all right?
So can you show us some film?
Sure can. Here we go. So right here, you see right here, number 1, all right, one of their better defensive players. Does a great job of being athletic right here, making a move on the center. We got to do a great job of with our footwork, making sure that we're in a good position to block these guys, all right? The other thing you'll see is how fast everybody's reacting to the ball. You'll see 35 right here, triggering into the gap, does a great job here, meeting the guy in the hole, all right? And you'll see everybody else doing a great job of holding point at the different positions here. Here's just an example of just some of the athleticism that you'll see. They're trying to get on the outside edge. Everybody's running, and then you'll just see everybody just falling off of their blocks, getting penetration on the play early, making it hard for these guys to stretch things out. All right, good job. Everybody gets involved in the run game. We have to make sure that we do a great job of, when we not only get attached to guys, that we finish on every level of the offense this week. All right, and I just, right here, this is late in the game versus ECU. And again, just showing the athleticism of some of these guys. Number 7 is a pretty special player for him right here. You'll see him just leap over the back right here, end up making a big sack at the end of the game. This is the type of athleticism that you're dealing with this week on each level of the defense here. So we just got to make sure that we're where we're supposed to be. They're very good players. We've played now 4 times. It will be 4 times on Saturday. We just got to make sure that we're playing our best because we're going to get their best, and our best is plenty enough to beat that, though.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you both. Good luck tomorrow against Memphis. And as always, go Knights.
Charge on.